Oh no, it's still stuck on the Google Drive. What an absolute mess up that is. There we go. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from around OCE, everywhere else around the world as well, welcome to Wallaby Racing League. This is Tier 4 Round 11. It's Mystery Round. I don't know if you guys saw on the pre-stream, but we spun Bahrain. So I'm very excited for that because I hate Bahrain myself. I am joined here tonight by the one and only Combo Ollie. Combo, how are ya?
I'm feeling pretty good. I don't know about you, but I feel like this is going to be one hell of a close qualifying with one hell of an interesting race.
100%. That's what we like to see. Now, for all the people at the same time who are in New Zealand and the North Island, I hope you guys have all been okay with the cyclone coming over. It's not actually as bad as it seemed in the central North Island, but everyone around Auckland and down the east coast, I hope everyone is okay and there is nothing too bad going on around your area. But now, here we are. I don't know if we're going to have rain. It is Bahrain. We don't really get it. So there is one thing that I need to do quickly. Sorry if it pauses for a second. I just hope that you can stand by just because we now have... No, that's Monaco. That's the wrong track. You egg. Now just stand by. Is it on here? My list of tracks. It is not on here. Never mind. So I am not going to show the flag because I don't have it. But I do have the track is BAH Bahrain. There we go. We can add that onto the stream and we should be good to rock and roll now. So yeah, this is good. All right, we're here for quali. Can someone confirm with me how Combo sounds as well, just to make sure that he's not too quiet?
Yeah, because there have been moments where, sorry about that. Bueno was about to start his lap and then already spun it. So his lap is not going to be able to go through, but Mick, who is ahead of him, is.
All right, so we'll go on board with Mick to start then in the kick Sauber. I am not too sure It's a good question. That's a good question, Gothy. It's a very good question indeed. Where is Evil Blade tonight?
Oh yeah, ladies nowhere found. How interesting.
Just definitely not ideal.
Also, I just
Sounds
noticed that
beautiful
Duck
and
Puncher is
crispy.
actually ahead of Mick, so that's my bad.
Alright, I'll go straight to Duck Puncher, then we can watch him finish his lap. Where is Swarm? Don't know where Swarm is either. Combo Ollie sounds beautiful and crispy. That is what we like to hear. That is perfect. How's the game sound? Is that too quiet, too loud? I just want to get confirmation.
It doesn't sound too bad. I can actually hear it quite well from my side.
That's what we like to hear then. So a 130.3 by Duck Puncher is the benchmark. Combo has a Ming. I don't get it. That's what Lefty has put in the chat, saying Combo has a Ming. I don't exactly know what he means by that, but...
Lefty, if you can you please elaborate?
Typo, don't worry.
Okay.
What?
Don't like the sound of that.
So we're going to go and watch Buxy finish his lap off now as he comes around the last corner with only 8% ERS left. Oh, okay. I'm not going to read that out. Buxy with a 28.3. That's a really impressive time, actually, for a Tier 4 driver. Wow.
Honestly, yeah, that's like quite fast.
It's probably faster than anything I can do around this track. Honestly, I'm very, very happy that we did not have to race this track. I'm praying we get hungry because I love that track.
Just want to let you know, Birdie, that it is actually past my birthday, so I'm now 16, not 15 anymore. But still, still younger than
Lefty. He can go under your floorboards. You can take him hostage.
Okay. Okay. Anywho.
Anyhow,
Busy
let's move
visiting
on.
a
We've got
30.2.
that kick driver coming into the pit lane. Let me just find him. Yes, he is. So we want to focus on these guys down in the bottom 10 to see if they're going to set some times. Now, Kirko's still in the pit lane, which I thought he might have come out by now, but maybe not. J Swole is just starting his lap. So we're going to go on board with J Swole for this, see if anybody can match that time from Buxy. Because that's a very... The consent age is 16, exactly. What now? Who's on comms? Well, you should know who I sound like.
You know what? What now? I have not seen what now in any chats in like a long time. But then
I
again, that is
swear
also because it's been a while since I've been on comms.
It is indeed. It is nice to have a co-comms with me, even though most of the time I'm like, I'll be right. But you know, it's always nice to have someone on board with me, so I don't have to talk my mouth dry, if you could put it that way. I do have a vanilla Coke next to me, and I have my vape next to me, and I've got combo on the other side, so I'm a very happy man. Hunter, what is the age of consent for sheep in New Zealand? 6. To be able to claim one? 6. Sheep years, not human years? Since birth, mate. Have you not heard about that joke? What is it? It's every Kiwi at the age of 12 gets given a sheep for 2 years. They shag it 24/7, and then we send it over to Australia and you guys eat them.
I can't believe what now thought that I was Geordie. Also, JSOL does a 28.8, so he got pretty close, but
It did get pretty close
nearly
indeed.
exactly 5/10 off, but not enough to get pole.
No, that's a very strong opening lap from Buxy.
What now? Yes, exactly what Bertie said. Puberty.
He's cracking the jokes. You know what? I'm just gonna make this soothing sound of a. Oh, we love that.
Oh, come on, Jared Bond. What is that?
Puberty did him wrong.
Okay, I swear these jokes, man. Hey. Okay. Anywho. So McLaren 3 and 4 currently, both in the low 29s.
Now, this is a driver I think will be up there. Mr. Thunderballs. If he can hear me, he is a very good driver. And he's been at RMPT for the first 2 seasons. He is a Division 2 driver. He's very consistent. He's actually coming off a league win last night, so his morale will be very high. So it'll be interesting to see if Thunderbolts can go 2 in a row, which would be awesome to see. But only time will tell. Tune in, lock into Wallaby Racing League, and you'll find out if Thunderbolts can pull it off. He is a very quick driver, bear in mind. Goffey has joined. I believe he is now going to be in the car as well.
I don't think I'd now realize that Bertie was talking to you, Hunter.
What? Sorry, I wasn't looking at chat. I was watching Thunderbolts' lap. 28.8 puts Thunderbolts into P3.
Not bad. That's actually quite close to JSOL. And what Bertie said was he's saying, you're just saying that because he has balls in his name.
And I'm not giving a prediction today, Hunter, okay? That's fine. Yeah.
No what now predictions. That is, for me, a rare sight.
That is. He was never doing them, and then I asked for him to do some the other week when we were on comms. I was like, please. He said he's giving Combo the day off. Like, that's fair enough. So we will go on board with either Kashi or Kirko here, as they're both on their outlaps and they look like they're at the front. So I might go on board with Kirko because he's just now starting his lap, I believe. Yes, he is. So we'll see what Kirko can whip up in that Ferrari. Currently sitting P16, but he hasn't put a time in yet, which is fine. So we will just wait.
So far, I sense a little bit of realism within the grids using the 2025 cars, even though it's on equal performance, with a Ferrari on top, McLaren's both in top 5, and a Mercedes. Only one that's unrealistic is an Alpine in second, but then again, with how the 2026 cars are going, Alpine is fast, so
yes,
going by
Alpine is
realism,
very quick.
Ooh, that Williams behind Kirko seems to also be on a pretty fast lap, but because Williams looks like he's going faster,
There's no
which is
such thing as
Frizy.
impeding when they're both. Okay,
Oh,
Frizy is either
Kirko left
just
five.
locked up or he's got out the way. I don't know what Kirko's just done there. I believe he's just let. Yeah, he's just moved out the way.
Oh, double out laps. That's what it is. Kirko's doing a double out lap because Kirko never used any battery.
Did he not?
No,
Oh,
he's still on
interesting.
100.
Very interesting. I didn't think that a double outlap is. All I can say, I'm doing war P18 to P1. Oh, doing war. I'm guessing that's War Machine P1. J12 P2, Frizy P3. Wait, what have I got that doing war?
No,
Oh,
War
war.
P18, J4
Okay,
P1, Frizy
I've got you.
P2, Kirko P3. There you go.
War Machine last. That is savage. Kirko's come back into the pits, so I don't know what. Did he have a quali ban or something for something, possibly? No, he can't have. He
I
must have just done something. I don't know.
didn't see anything.
So we'll go on board with Kashi, who is also on his lap, and he is the only other person apart from Kirko to actually set a lap. So we'll see what he can do. 28.3 is still the benchmark, which is a very, very quick time.
And only 3 drivers in the 28 as well.
What now redeemed have a water? No.
I don't have any water around me either.
He's actually said it to you as well, not to me. He doesn't have much battery left at all. He has got a tow by the looks of it from that house. I don't think it's gonna be a massive time. A 28.8 puts him up marginally into P2.
Bad. Alright, anyways, I shall be right back because I'm going to do what now says and I'm going to go get myself a Fanta to drink. Be right back.
You're all good. Alright, so who else is on a lap now? We got Maney on a lap. He's just far enough behind that Red Bull where he's not going to get affected by any dirty air, so we're going to watch him finish his lap next. Before he's got out. Oh no, he's just got out the way. I was about to say, oh my gosh, we've had a spin at Bahrain. The Red Bull's like, give me a tow. Like, Buxy's still on top currently. Let's see, they're all coming around with not as much battery left as I thought they would. If he's not burning till a little bit later, he activates the ERS over the line for a 29.1 that don't think he moved position. I could be wrong, I didn't see where he was.
I have returned with my Fanta.
Get Hunter a blue V. I actually do have one blue V left in my fridge. I'm saving that for work tomorrow.
I don't know if Buxy's going to be going out again. With how fast of a lap time that is, he may only have to go out on the end. Get a free set of softs for the race. Even though softs are basically useless in Bahrain.
Yeah, I think that is what he will do. So he'll stay in until the last run and try and improve on that time. I don't even think I can do a 28.3 anymore. I don't really play this game too much. I pretty much jump on for a race and then I'll jump back off. I don't practice like I used to.
So... Honestly, I'm like about the same. Only difference is I didn't used to practice. The only time I practiced was on my first 2 seasons of Wallaby. That's the only time I practiced. Ever since then, I just hop onto the race on the day and I'm just fast. Really helps when you have the memory of previous races from this season on the same game, plus fast setups. So that's how I get my speed.
Yeah, that is an easy way to do it as well. But for me, I've been stuck on iRacing, so I've been doing a lot of iRacing stuff at the moment. So F1 is definitely not my preferred game.
And so is Maney. Oh, interesting. They went for an outlap and then coming back in.
I think Maney's just finished his lap that he did before, so he's now in, so he's out of fuel.
Alright, Warwar's about to start a lap.
See if Warwar can improve on his first lap or stay on board with him. Actually, no, we've got a couple of drivers just in front of him looking to finish. Jace, well, I think is coming into the pits. He's also out of fuel. It looks like he's crawling back to the line. I don't know what's happening. Thunder's warming up his tyres. Damn, son, don't lose traction to that car. Sheesh.
To answer what now's question, honestly, I find that Mr. Lembios to McLaren is an interesting turn of events. But I mean, what's at least getting people hooked onto F1 with how, in my opinion, 2026 regulations are going.
You know what I
What about
think
you?
about that? What now? I've just seen that. Um, I've also seen rumors that what they're doing is they're stealing him because they're looking to swap Max Verstappen and Piastri. That's what I've
Oh,
heard. I've heard that apparently there's a bit of drama behind the scenes between Piastri's manager, I believe it's Mark Webber, and Zach Brown or whatever the hell his name is.
yes, you are
That's
correct.
just yeah. So apparently there's been a little bit of behind the scenes stuff, and they're not on good terms.
Oh, that is a
So I think
huge.
I did hear rumors today when I was having a cheeky scroll that Oscar Piastri might want out, so they're bringing in his manager to get Verstappen in the future. Whether that's correct or not, I don't know. It could be. I could just be talking out my ass. You don't know.
Mm.
Am I lying? Am I not? Is it true? Is it false? I don't know. You tell me.
I mean, if you think about it, it is called a rumor for a reason. I mean, it's
Exactly.
cool to think that, but the only way it'll probably be true is when it actually happens. You believe it when you see it, as it's called.
It's pretty much
Thunderbolt's
just
on
the
a
way
pretty
of
good
life
lap.
this year.
Let's hope traffic doesn't get in the way for him.
Looks like he might be stuck in a little bit of traffic. I believe that's Alpine in front of him. I am
He was
also.
actually getting a toe off him by the looks of it.
He is going to get a toe. Oh gosh, he got very, very close.
Yep.
I'm also going to be racing Tier 3 tonight with Combo Ollie as well. I am in the Alpine tonight. I
Oh,
don't
you're
know
out.
what track we're racing on. No,
Um,
Tier 3
I'm
cannot
gonna
get the same
be.
track.
No, they definitely will not. T3 will definitely not get the same track, which is a good thing. And currently, the car we are watching the Thunderbolts is in, that's the car I'm gonna be in. So it's
Um,
literally.
yes, what now?
It's,
We race about half an hour afterwards. The stream will go live again, and
oh,
we will be
Thunderbolts does
racing
not
again.
improve.
Oh, I just
Oh,
realized
Friday
quali's
improve.
finished.
Yeah.
Who's on comms for Tier 3? Yeah,
Friday, I
I
believe.
believe it's Frizy. I'm 95% sure it's Frizy.
The man who's in the Williams that's currently qualified P11.
Actually, quite a good quality session for Frizy actually.
And look at that, the Ferrari on top didn't even need to get a good time
No, he
because he
cannot get
still stayed
combo
on
with
top.
him because combo is racing and so am I.
Oh no, hasn't heard me in forever and wants to hear me every day now.
Duck Puncher sneaks up into P2 with a
Oh,
28.7.
bro
Eat your
got
words,
very
birdie.
close.
Eat your words.
God damn.
Matt Skills
Skills
sneaks up
against
into
P3.
P3. Wow.
Wait, what about Manny? What about Manny? Is Manny finished his time yet? No, Manny's still on a
Man,
time,
he's
and
still
he
on
is
a lap.
improving.
He's a tenth up from what I've seen. That could be completely false.
It could be enough for P7. Is it enough for P7? It's enough for
Ooh,
P3!
P3 from Maney. That's my driver. I'm happy to eat my words.
Ay. Ferrari first, V-Carb second, McLaren third, fourth, Williams fifth. That is one hell of a top five.
It's a very, very quick top five. That Buxy lap was unreal. And that was a
Yeah,
very good
Manny's
lap
been
from
having
Maney. Maney's getting a lot
incredible
of
pace.
glaze. Duck Puncher in P2. He's done 4 runs. Interesting.
4?
Yeah, he's got 4 soft tires.
Did Bro go softer?
He might have gone softer. He might be... What?
You know what? I think we'll need to watch Duck Puncher within this race then, because if he's gone softer, this is going to be an interesting strategy.
Yeah, I wonder how he's gonna pull that off. Is he gonna go like soft hard or what's the go there? I don't
That
know
is
what they're
the
gonna do.
funniest autocorrect from Birdie.
Yeah, it came up saying allow it or deny it. I was like, I gotta allow
Hey,
that. It's comedy. Who do you think they promote if Max retires? Sonoda, mate. Sonoda's coming back.
If Sonoda comes back, I think he'll probably be in the V Cub, because with how Arvin Lindblad is doing, he's looking like an Isaac Hadjar, but slightly better. So
Yeah, but I
if he
think he'll
does
be
come
the
back, he'll be
same.
back in the V Cub.
Nah. I think they'll put him straight in the Red Bull, if anything.
Oh, who knows? We're not at that moment yet.
Nah. Still a while away. Max was talking about, oh, he doesn't like the system, but after this whole month off, I believe they're changing regulations and all that stuff, so we'll see what it looks like in Miami
Mm.
at the start of May.
Yeah, that's kind of interesting. This is probably gonna put a bit of chaos into the chat, but there was a rumor that if the V8 engines may be returning soon, closer than you think.
V8 engines.
Yep.
Mmm.
I would prefer the V10s, but if they can get the V8 engines, that'd at least make it sounded interesting.
It would sound pretty nice, to be honest. I do love me a good cheeky V8. So, Combo, we got
Here we
5
go.
red lights. I'll let you take the opening part away, so go for gold,
All
my
right.
friend. Whenever they go.
And lights out, and away we go! With Busky having a pretty good start. Duck Puncher side by side with Matey. Looks like chaos from this angle, but as we go into turn one, oh, it's 3 wide with the 2 McLarens, sandwiching Duck Puncher, and bit of contact with Manny and Duck Puncher as Matty Skills goes up into second, with Thunderballs pushing his way into fourth on the soft tire as he makes his way into third. No, there's a bit of contact between Thunderballs and Duck Puncher as Okashi makes his way through. It's already chaos after turn. I don't know how many we just went through. And she's made a few positions. J Swole has passed Maney, so Maney is going down the line. Actually, correction, Maney and J Swole side by side. J Swole having a little bit of spin. J Swole now losing a couple positions with X Knight overtaking his teammate. Frizy looking to maybe think about making a move. He does make a move, going side by side with Lucky. Can he get past Lucky? No, he cannot. He stays behind as Guffy maybe looking to go for a move, but he's not going to go for one just yet. And Frizy does lunge it up the inside of Lucky to take 12th. His War Machine maybe thinking about going for Drew, not just yet. Izzy makes a move on Bueno. It's a lot of action on this first lap. And then Matty Skills trying to hold up Okashi and Thunderballs as both those two are looking to try to get past as Busky's now 2 seconds up the road. And that is lap 1 done.
Bloody hell, that was an absolute chaos of a start. Buxy is definitely showing his pace and what he has in his locker. He has put 2.2 seconds on Kashi and Matt Skills, which also is not going to help P2 and P3 because they are currently fighting for position. Thunderballs is looking to go up the outside of Kashi as well. It looks like he gets that move done. He's going to duck up the inside of Matt Skills. He has a look. Chooses not to go for it. He is on the softer tyre, so he will have that tyre advantage for the first few laps. He might be doing a 2-stop. I don't know. As we see, Maney has lost a few positions now. He's now fighting with Druzilla in that kick. Sauber, he gets that move done. No, they're still fighting. They're still side, but oh, that looks pretty scary. A lot of action to start this race combo, and I'm loving it.
Hell yeah, I can definitely agree with that. Honestly, I think this is now the first time where I am able to actually still have my voice. Because first time I tried starting a race, my voice almost died on me. So I'm happy with that. Thunderballs is on the soft tire, so I'm questioning what strategy he might have, but I'm hoping it's good. Possible strategy, soft, medium, hard, soft, hard, hard. But if we can actually check the tires that everyone is on, Thunderballs and Bueno are the only ones on softs. Most of the field running mediums with Skillsy, Maney, J-Swole, X-Knights, Frizy, Lucky CJ, and Kirko on the hards.
I'll tell you what, that's a very, very, very good start. And Buxy's actually out to a 3-second lead now. He is cooking. He's,
Or
I don't
making a good
know
move
if
on.
he is a Bahrain merchant, but in tier 4 he is looking rapid. He's still out to 3 seconds over Matt Skills, who was also got Cashy for company. Now, the one thing I noticed at the start as well, that there was no wing damage by any car by the looks of it. There was a lot of bumping, a lot of pushing and shoving, but I didn't see any wings go flying, so that is what we like to see. Good, clean racing from tier 4 in Wallaby. I can tell you that much for free. Now, what we're going to think about now is the pit lap for the soft runners, because we got Fabian in P17 is on the soft tyre. He would have hoped for more of a decent hit on those softs, but he's been pushed towards the back, which is not going to help his start. Thunderballs is doing a very... Oh, there's a collision between Kashi and Matt Skills. I just caught that. Ooh, oh,
Oh,
that's not what you like to see. But racing's racing.
I don't know who to blame for that one. Like, from what it's shown on my screen, it looks like Okashi just went for a move. Skillsy, which is what the interesting part was staying on his line. Then he went slightly more outwards to turn inwards when Okashi was just enough alongside him. So I can't tell from the point of view that I got who was at fault with that one. But that's definitely going up to the stewards. I can definitely tell you that.
Yeah, if Lefty's in the chat, he probably would have seen that and be ripping his hair out at the moment, but, you know, that is what it is. That's racing. Kathy, learn how to bloody drive is what now is saying.
We got a Red Bull up at the P5 now as Henchy's just got the move done on Drewzilla.
We'll keep a close
With
eye
Duck
on these
Punch
5
also
cars.
getting the overtake done.
Duck Puncher gets the move done on Drewzilla, looks to hold it. Looks like that was War Machine, had a little bit of a love tap on the back of that kick, which puts him just in behind. What else are we going to look at here? We're not going to look at Bugsy, because Bugsy's flying. He's nearly 4 seconds in front, so this dude is rapid.
Yep.
What else are we looking at now? Okay, let's have a quick look. It's pretty much looking like one big DRS train at the moment, from P2 all the way back to P10. So anything can happen there. Bugsy is pretty much home and dry. He's showing some incredible speed, this Bugsy guy. I believe he raced... Did he race... Has he raced here before?
No, I've never seen his name. I think he is actually new.
No, he doesn't look like he is tier 4 pace, I can tell you that for free. I think he might have to be... Look to be bumped up, I believe, looking at that pace, because that's not really much of a fun drive for him when he is that far ahead. So there's something to keep an eye out for. Cashier acting like Curious George, inspecting Maddie's asshole like that.
Drewzilla out of ERS while trying to overtake Duck Puncher. He gets the overtake done, but the fact that he had to burn all his battery, that's not really too good when it comes to efficiency. And War Machine, first driver to get a penalty, and then Frizy goes along right after him on the same corner.
There's a little spin there from the Williams driver as Thunderballs and Kashi were side by side all the way through Sector 1, and Kashi came out second best there. They may have touched, they may have not, but I don't know, that's just what I saw. But I tell you what, that was some pretty clean racing from the both of them. Unfortunate that they had a little bit of contact, which ruined Kashi's chances of staying side by side. But that's okay. War Machine gets the move past Duck Puncher at the same time. Coming down to the back straight, Duck Puncher will have the DRS. I believe, I could be wrong. No, they've all got DRS. Never mind. The kick driver does not, which is not going to help Drewzilla at all in the slightest.
You know, I'm actually now just thinking about this Bugsy guy. He should have gone to Red Bull. Then he could have recreated Max 2023. Because that's what he's doing right now. Absolutely flying.
Tell you what, Kirko will be very, very happy though, seeing his driver up the front of the grid.
It's like one big Ferrari sandwich, I just realized. Kirko at the bottom, quite a bit behind, with Bugsy at the top, quite a bit ahead. Like one huge Ferrari sandwich.
Hey, Lefty the skeleton, how are you? So, X Notes as well. He's normally towards the front of the grid, so he might... he's underfield as well, but he's got absolutely no ERS. Who else do we have along here? This guy... I can't say that name, so I'm not even going to bother in the Red Bull behind Izzy Fizzy.
Oh, wait, that is... Inlet? Minlet. I'm gonna go Minlet. I'm gonna name him Minlet because I'm pretty sure that's an L, not an I. Minlet.
We have a
Yellow
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 flag,
yellow
I believe. The kick
Oh, what
driver
was
has
he?
lost his right end plate, so I wonder if him and the Alpine have come together at some point.
Wall was just
Keep an
falling
eye on
down the
this.
field from a spin.
Yeah, it's not ideal. We'll keep an eye on this little fight for a second, see how much that wing damage is going to affect him. You want pens, please? Frizy has a 3-second, Druzilla now has a 3-second, and War Machine has a 3-second.
Not that many pens, but still, with those pens being this early on, anything can happen.
One of the commentators sounds like Sick Party. Which one of us?
He's probably going to say me. Actually, wait, no. I've heard Sick Party on comms. It's actually you.
It's me, but apparently I sound like Liam Lawson.
You sound like a lot of people, and I will agree Liam Lawson is one of them.
One of the comms sounds like J-Rad. That's combo.
Okay, I'll actually take that as a compliment because J-Rad, in my opinion, is one of the best commentators I've ever heard.
He's one of the goats. Now, as well, while we were just talking about that, Fabian also gets a 3 seconds. So a lot of 3 seconds starting to come in now for some of these drivers. Are these two the usual tier 4 comms? No, I am normally not. I'm just doing it because Uff and Hoof has got family at his house at the moment, so I could not. He could not join in, so I have stepped in. I am also doing. Was it? I am also doing the tier 2 comms on Tuesday. Is it Tuesday night? I believe it's Tuesday. So I'll be there on Tuesday as well, doing a solo run for tier 2, which will be fun.
And to also get my input on that, I am also usually not commentating. Actually, I've done little to no commentating this past year because usually on Sundays I am with my dad until like about 7, like round about now.
Yeah.
So I would usually be here for tier 3, but not for tier 4. This is just one of those days where I'm not with my dad because he is out and about. So
roaming
because
the streets. He's roaming the streets.
Yeah, well, funny joke, but no, he's actually he's in Wollongong. I don't remember for what. But yeah, because of that, I'm with my mum for the weekend, and because of that, I just had free time to be able to join in for comms.
Might as well. I'll tell you what, comms is something I do enjoy doing a lot of. I've started getting a lot more into comms this season, and I don't know what just happened there.
2 pit stops. We got 2 pit stops and a yellow flag.
The yellow flag is Duck Puncher is around at turn 1.
Oh.
I wonder what's happened there. Has he been collected on the way through?
Oh, that's why Fryzy's gone to the pits. Wing damage for Fryzy, so he's pitted from hard to mediums and replaced his wing.
Be a 10 for Duck.
Oh, Kirko and Fabian have come together.
Oh. Something's wrong with Duck Puncher. Is Duck Puncher hasn't retired, has he? No, he's back on track, but he's just got no wing.
Hold on, is there something else? Or virtual? Is it virtual?
It's just a virtual.
Just a virtual.
Have a look at Duck Puncher. He's literally got no wing at all. So I wonder if someone's break and he's just.
It's not a glitch for you. It's no wing.
Yeah, no, it's not a glitch. The glitch, it cuts it off right by the front axles.
Yeah.
Where this one, it's fully in there, but Ducks can't turn. Wait, where's Uff? Uff is not available. He has family friends over, I believe. So you guys are stuck with me in combo, I'm sorry to say.
Oh, Kirko!
Oh, no. As it's just gone green too, so we are lights out again. I don't know if there's something wrong with Duck Puncher's wheel or something has gone wrong there. His wheel must have disconnected or something.
Best off runner pits. Thunderbolt's in.
Yep, a lot of these drivers now will be making the most of that
also coming in.
So Duck Puncher will come into the pit to get that wing changed. Bugsy is still flying away at the front in P1 currently. Matt Skills is P2. He's followed very closely by Cashy as well. He's doing a very good job of splitting these two McLarens currently. Jay Swole sitting in for 5th place. Now I'm going to have a look to see if anyone has stopped. So only Oh, oh, he's retired in the pit lane. So
Oh,
something must have been wrong.
Yep. Matty Skills not dropping too far behind Buxy. But honestly, I'm not surprised that he isn't dropping too far back because right about now, the medium tires will be at their optimum level and start to drop. But the
Yep.
hards right about now will start to get into their optimum window.
You are not wrong there. So it's pretty spread out at the moment. Just as long as everyone coming out the pit lane watches out for Duck Puncher's AI that will pull off to the side of the track. I hate that glitch in this game. It is stupid. It should not be a thing. But for some reason it is. So where's Birdie gone? Birdie's here somewhere.
Somewhere in the chat.
He's in the chat. Unique throne sounds very disappointed to hear my voice. I am quite insulted by that. Oh. I'll see you on track in tier 3. Probably not. It'll probably whip my ass. I don't play this game enough to be competitive anymore.
Oh my goodness, what now?
I'm not quick enough anymore, I don't think, to fucking be competitive like I was at the start of the game.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's a bit of a surprise considering that the start of this season, along with the start of the game, you were one of the most competitive drivers in tier 3.
Yeah, no,
And you were one of the guys I was trying to beat at the time.
I stopped racing in a lot of places. Like I dropped like 3 leagues, I think, and I'm only in 2 now.
Ooh.
So I stayed in the 2 that I like and respect the most, and then everywhere else I've just gone, yeah, I don't want to race.
So Wallaby's obviously one of those leagues, as we can see.
Yeah.
But then, what's the other league?
RMPT. I'm an RMPT.
All right.
Yep, that's an awesome league. So that's very good. Very nice owners in there as well. I'm very close with all of them, which is cool. So, and then Wallaby as well. I'm close with the owners as well. So I decided I'd come back here and race because I did originally drop this seat as well, and then I was like, you know what? I actually kind of want to race again. So I'm just a reserve now. So no points I can get are very important to me. So I'm kind of just racing for the fun of it. But I also want to be competitive at the same time, which is why I got my fingers crossed that we have Hungary for tier 3, because fuck, I love that track.
It'll be one hell of a comeback race for you. Also,
Oh,
Cashy's now in, so one of the leading cars is in.
Yep, Cashy is now in the pits. He'll be putting on those hard tyres. I believe he's going to be looking for an undercut. So I think the optimal lap here.
Oh, Thunderbolt's past his lap.
Oh, Thunderbolts is he still on? Oh no, he is pit. Never mind. That's a silly question. I would have just asked.
Anyways, we now got a realistic top 3: Ferrari, McLaren.
Nope. There's no Mercedes up there. Not realistic at all.
We're not talking about 2026. These are still
we're talking about
2026.
No, we're talking about 2026. I only say that because myself, I'm a Mercedes fan. I just love the look of the car. And Antonelli is a GOAT.
Honestly, I'm both a Mercedes and Ferrari fan. Ferrari fan because ever since I've started watching F1, it's just been Ferrari. Mercedes fan because Kimi Antonelli. And then I'm also a McLaren fan because of Oscar, and Red Bull fan because of Max.
So you pretty much support the whole grid, is what you're saying.
Literally like that. But if I go by team based, I'm Ferrari all the way. I'm part of the Tifosi fan base, to which I've been waiting so many years. I've been waiting like a couple years now for Ferrari to finally win a championship. They got close in 2024. Let's hope they can get close this year, even though I'm pretty sure Mercedes is going to win it.
We have a first-time chat _asked. I believe that's the name he said. Go Zilla. Zilla's getting a lot of support today, I've seen, which is what we like to see. We like to see drivers being supported. So we're going to go on board with Drew Zilla while he does a lap here, so everyone who is supporting him can cheer him on, which is what we like to see. So he is currently sitting P15. He is right behind Frizy. Unfortunately, he does have a 3-second to his name currently, which will affect his end of race result.
I got close. Buxy almost had contact with Lucky and Thunderbolts. Almost.
Thunderbolts has undercut him.
Yes, he has. Now Thunderbolts can keep him up.
The only problem now is the tyre offset.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit of an offset. Also, Bertie, can you please, I don't know, elaborate that question of yours? What do you mean, am I a Kashi fan?
Yeah, I don't quite understand what he means by that, but we move! So I'm going to go back up to Thunderballs and Buxy, because these two obviously are fighting currently for the lead once the rest of the guys pit. So it'll be interesting to see if Buxy can get the move done on Thunderballs, or will Thunderballs be able to hold him off. Thunderballs is a very quick and consistent driver. I don't know anything about Buxy, so I can't exactly say anything on his behalf. For me, he's just a driver, driving in a Ferrari, and he is looking quick. That's all I can say.
Agreed. Can definitely agree with that. Bertie, it's not just like a. Well, I mean, I wouldn't really say I'm a fan of Kashi. I do know that Kashi is a bit of a clean driver, as I have raced against him a couple times now, so I don't mind his racing style. But I wouldn't say I'm a fan of him. Also, Thunderballs with yet another fastest lap. This man is now pushing to keep Buxy behind. Has actually pushed Buxy out of DRS.
Which is definitely what we want.
Okay,
What now saying, did OCE collapse league-wise? They were gonna start. I don't know what's happened.
I don't know what's
They were
happened.
getting sign-ups, and I haven't heard anything since, if you're talking about the OCE league itself. I haven't heard anything. So I don't know if that's going ahead or what's the go with that. So they might be waiting for the DLC, like I think Rapid are as well, etc. I know RMPT is also gonna wait and see, but there is other things in the works there, which is cool. So yeah, and I think a lot of leagues will have to improvise while this DLC gets done and working properly, because or else it's either going to make the game good, or the game's just going to crumble and it's going to be bye-bye for a lot of people. So I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm fingers crossed it's good.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah.
Could move into endurance racing. Just letting you know with that one. But anyways, going a little off topic with that, Thunderbolts has caught X Knights now. And honestly, out of both Mercedes drivers, not being rude to War, Thunderbolts is cooking. He's cooking hard because he has Buxy right behind him, and he is doing everything he can to keep him behind. Because Buxy's now out of battery, which Thunderbolts still has more.
Thunderbolts has a little bit of battery left going into turn one. He's going to look to catch up to that Alpine to hopefully give him DRS for the next straight, or else Buxy is going to say thank you very much. Buxy's burning quite a lot, surprisingly. With Thunderbolts does not have ERS, but don't think that straight's really big enough to make any moves. So going back up to the top where it is currently a McLaren 1-2 lefty will be frothing at the mouth at the moment. But they have not pit, neither has J Swole and P3 in the Alpine, so everything is set to change. There's only 4 drivers now that have not pit, and that is X Knights, J Swole, Mania and Skillsy. So their Thunderballs and Buxy are making very quick inroads to catch up to these guys, which is going to be ringing alarm bells for those drivers.
Buxy looking for move maybe, but he sticks behind. Also, I swear, Bertie keeps on asking these types of questions. I will not talk to him at all. Like, I will not talk to him in any of the chats at all, because I swear he's trying to put words in my mouth. Anywho.
Now,
so, yeah.
Thunderballs, actually, if you hear him on the mic, he actually has an American accent. I believe he's from America.
Oh, sorry to interrupt you. Buxy's just gone for a move and he's got the move done.
That was a very nice move. Now, I don't think he's going to have... No, he will have DRS. Duh, I'm being silly. I'm special. Don't mind me. The DRS zone is before that final turn. Whoopsie daisy. I look like a knob.
Hey, Thunderbolts and Buxy are like relatively even. Nope, never mind. Not even anymore. Buxy actually has less ERS.
Oh, he's gone wide!
Buxy off!
What happened there? Who off? I missed that.
J-Swole pushed Buxy off.
Oh my gosh.
So Buxy's trying to push
he's
back.
gonna box him out, and Thunderbolts is gonna look to take the double overtake. Oh, they're gonna go side by side to the S's. Oh, Buxy's showing a lot of composure there to keep that on track. Wow. Woo! A bit of spice added.
Jeez, Buxy in the lead may have the pace of like a tier 3, tier 2 driver, but when it comes to racecraft, he is as good as anybody in tier 4, probably as good as anybody in tier 3. And then I would even say if he has the pace to be a tier 2 driver with how fast he's going, probably the racecraft of a tier 2 driver. Because my goodness, this man is flying.
Yeah, he's got a lot of speed, especially to make that move on Thunderbolts. That double overtake looked very, very likely there for that Mercedes driver, but Buxy said, hold on a minute, you're forgetting about me. Watch what I can do as he makes that move into the S's, which is a scary place to go side by side on this game. It scares the hell out of
Yep.
me. I'm very glad we're not racing here, because I would have said, nah. So,
I
who
would
do we
have
want to
still
look
had
at?
to race here, anyways.
Honestly, I've got my fingers crossed for Hungary, man. Honestly, I really hope we get Hungary. I'll be so happy. I love that track, and if we get Miami, I believe the track's still glitched as well, which would not be very good.
Actually, I've already raced Miami a few times in a different league,
Yeah.
and whatever glitch was there, it didn't happen during the race that I had. And the race I had, I believe, was a 25 or 35% race. This was
Yeah.
going to be 50%. It's going to be 50%, maybe, or 100. I don't know. But
There was
either
a
way,
glitch
not
under safety car. If you go into the pit lane as one of the guys at the back, I believe it puts you back up at the front. That wall before the back straight, even if you give it the slightest little tap, your car is done.
yeah.
I think there was another one somewhere as well. Apparently there's one that gives you an instant 10-second. I'm not too sure if that is still a thing. I can't remember exactly where that is on the track. But
Nickname what now? What is that nickname for
his
me?
nickname is
Hunter's one is a good
Huntrix.
nickname at least.
In combo
Why
number one KFC fries.
Like, what is that?
What the heck?
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna stop reading chat. So whatever's going on, I'm just not gonna read that. Lucky CJ, 3-second penalty. McLaren still haven't gone in yet.
I'm very
But I
surprised they haven't
mean,
gone in yet.
yeah. Actually, Matty Skills is about to lap a Ferrari, being Kirko.
Oh no, not what you like to see. Towards as a F1 driver myself, it is very demoralizing when you race people that lap you. It absolutely sucks. I've raced
Yeah.
Oh, Kirko. Oh, I was about to say
Have...
Kirko's ghosted, but yes, he's a lapped car. Of course, he's gonna ghost. That is just silly of me. I'm having an absolute stinker.
Oh, lucky CJ with the overtake on Drusilla, but that's because Drusilla has now gone into the pits. For the second time, I think, because that's only 8 lap hards.
It's very early. It must be doing a 2-stop. 100% he's doing a 2-stop, but still a very,
Like...
very weird time to do it.
Oh, contact between Okashi and Jacewell.
Yeah, I'm on board with them now. See, Cashy's going to have the DRS gain down the straight. He's going to move in front of Jacewell, and he's going to look to keep him behind as he goes into that sweeping left-hander. Jacewell gets a 3-second, and he's just spun the car. Oh no. I don't think there was any contact there. I think that was just driver error.
Jacewell's hards are 16 lap old, and depending who it has the 16 lap old hards, sometimes you will easily spin from it. Sometimes you might be able to be fine with it. But going from my point of view, when it comes to Bahrain, 16 lap tires, you will spin. Most likely. Oh, Buxy going for a move for Maney.
He doesn't have a lot of ERS to play with though, and Maney has a lot more. Buxy has pretty much ran out of ERS on this DRS straight. Maney's going to look to fight for this position. They're going to go side by side into this next turn, and Maney just lets him go because Buxy is showing incredible speed. Don't think he is in this division, but you know what, it is what it is. I believe there's only a couple of races left in the season. Thunderbolts is also right there as well, which I'd like to see someone put a bit of competition in towards this Buxy fella. This random Ferrari driver who's appeared out of nowhere, but he's got the pace.
Yep.
You know what combo is Tire Whisperer Referee?
I'll take that nickname. That's a nickname I will actually enjoy with. Thunderballs goes. Is it going to go around the outside?
It goes around the
No, he gets
outside.
it done before the corner.
Daughter
Still
Hunter.
outside though. Oh,
With a yellow flag. Carry on. Race as usual.
Warlord. Warlord is fun again.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, it's still anyone's race, by the way. What does Hunter think of Huntrix as it is? It's a. You know what? Any nickname for me is fine. I have a lot of nicknames that people call me. To be fair, any nickname is a nickname, and it's better than having no name. You know what I mean?
Yeah, honestly, I get you. I get you. Also, Maney's now in.
Yeah, so he will be looking to 10 laps. I don't think he'll be able to get onto the softs to go the whole way. He's on the medium tyre, so he's going to have very good tyre offset compared to the rest of these guys. He's going to have a lot more pace towards the end of this race. 10 laps on those mediums should be the perfect amount.
You know, now thinking about it, Okashi is doing 2025 Carlos Sainz, or end of season 2025 Carlos Sainz. He's in at 4th currently, with slightly newer tyres. So if he can, which I definitely think he will be able to with how far back Maney is, get ahead of Skillsy, he will be on the podium. It just then depends for how long will Kashi stay on the podium floor.
He's having a very good race. I think he is within. Drew Zilla just does a really fast lap. 31.777.
Ooh!
Wow. Go on, Sonny boy. That's what all the people in the chat like to see. Is you putting in the fastest lap, Mr. Drew Zilla killer. We love to see it. Now we have Henchman, who is. We haven't really spoken much about Henchman in this race. He's sitting in P5 on 10 lap old hards. He's having a pretty good stint for himself, honestly. It's very, very good to see him at the front. He does have left end plate damage as well, which I've just spotted as he comes around that corner. So that is very interesting. That will be affecting his run as Matt Skills has just come into the pit lane. We'll see if Kashi can get past. I think he will with ease. But the only problem is now Matt Skills is going to have a lot of speed and a much better tyre offset to go the rest of the way.
Yep, I can definitely agree with you on that one. And yeah, with Henchi also, I've noticed that when it comes to having damage, Henchi somehow ends up going faster. Now, 2 reasons for that. One, when you get the damage, the aero slightly changes. Probably a little hard to turn, but you get better straight line speed. But 2, I've raced Henchi, so even in the corners, when it's a little bit more difficult with minor end plate damage, he's somehow able to go faster in the corners, making it harder to overtake. So if he can hold up Skillsy, that will give the chance for both Kashi and Thunderballs to end up 2nd and 3rd.
Yes, you're not wrong there. Henchman is one of those drivers that you don't really hear about him too much when it comes to in the race, but he's always there. He's always lurking in the shadows, just ready for you to make a mistake, and he pounces on it. So
Exactly.
sitting in P4 with wing damage is not too shabby for the Henchi, but he does bear in mind have Matt Skills and Maney on brand new meds who will most likely catch up to him with about 2 or 3 laps, I reckon, and will start putting pressure on Henchman. He'll start feeling that left end plate damage. Okay, can Kirko go down to tier 5? That's what now is asking.
I won't be rude when I say this, because Kirko is a legend in his own right, but he deserves his own tier. When we have a tier 4 race, I say it should be multi-class, where there's tier 4, and then there's the Kirko tier. So then Kirko's always winning his own tier, because he's the only one in that said tier. And I'm not being rude when I say that to Kirko, because Kirko, as I said, is a legend in his own right.
Yes, Kirko has been around for a very, very long time, and he is still kicking with all these drivers, which is what we love to see. He is sitting 14 seconds currently behind Fabian, so hopefully he can make a bit of inroad towards that Alpine and hopefully try to get a position. Maybe a safety car would save his race. I mean, a safety car now would be absolutely crazy, and it will turn the whole lap to chaos. Buxy has a 3-second lead now over Thunderballs. Thunderballs is showing very, very good speed here in P2. Kashi's sitting very quietly as well in P3. Doesn't have much going on around him, so he just needs to bring it on home as it is. as expected, Skillsy has caught up. Not 3 laps though, he's caught up within a lap. So he's showing a lot of speed. I did
He's
not
flying.
expect that.
Manny, on the other hand, might take about 3 or 4 laps. Heck, if anything, Manny's actually losing time to Henchi. Oh, but wait, Buxy
Wait,
picks!
what?
What? Softs! Oh, this man. Okay. I'm gonna be honest. If he had won with 3 seconds, I would have said congrats to him. But he is now gone into softs, and I think he's now he's about to show his true pace. Because when it comes to true
I
fast
think
pace,
he's just throwing the win away there. Personally.
I mean, if you think about it, he was 3 seconds faster than Thunderbolt, and the way he started was one hell of a start. So maybe
Maybe
he thought about it.
side by side. They're still going to be side by side. Hinchy has just let Matt Skills go. So Matt Skills now sits on the podium currently, but he's also got to be very mindful of Buxy now on the softs coming up behind him. Maney gets a 3-second in P6. As it stands, that will not affect him currently, but you never know. Ferrari Strats, Cooper Trooper has said.
No. Wait, no, actually. Wait. No, Buxy, I just realized. Remember how... Oh, wait, no, it wasn't Buxy, was it? No, never mind. I was about to say, remember how we saw somebody use 4 set of softs on softer tire? I forgot that was actually Henchi who did that. Or Duck Puncher. I thought it was Henchi? Never mind.
Henchman,
Where's
hold
Duck
up
Puncher, actually?
Buxy, please.
Oh, wait, no, Duck Puncher. Yeah, anywho. But literally, Buxy now on the softs. Oh, wait, yeah, Buxy didn't do that many runs. So he has a new set of softs on his hand. That's why he probably went to it. He did a 2-stop to make it a bit of an interesting challenge for him to see just how fast he can go, to see if he can get that win nonetheless. I think that's what he's thinking.
Very interesting call, to be honest, but I don't know. Maybe he's just trying to hold back his pace. He doesn't want to get moved up, so he's just gone, you know what, I'll just ease up a little bit. But he's got max skills to catch, who we all know, ladies and gentlemen, is not a slow driver at all. When I was in Tier 4 last season, it was, if I wasn't fighting Donut, I was fighting Skillsy. So we all know he's got the pace. He's going to have to put on a masterclass to hold up Buxy, who is already only 1 second behind. So this man is flying. Matt Skills will be raising one eyebrow going, what the heck? But he's showing some incredible speed.
Honestly, though, now that I think about it, I mean, obviously, when it comes to trying to ease up the pace a little, we know how Wallaby can be when it comes to that sort of thing, so I don't think this will help him in the slightest. What I'm thinking, maybe, is he wants to... This is a weird theory, but I don't think it actually is. I think he wants to test his own pace compared to the top 3 runners. Specifically Skillsy, since Skillsy's on 3-lap mediums, which will also have similar pace. He wants to see just how fast he actually is. That's what I'm thinking it is.
I mean, he's already got DRS on Matt Skills, and he's just set the fastest lap with a 30.4. So he's very quick. He's gonna look for. He's gonna peek it up the inside. He's gonna choose to stick behind Skillsy here. The one thing I notice is he's never has a lot of battery. That's the one thing that's letting him down. It's his battery management. He's probably going to make the move here, but he's also going to run out of battery, which, yeah, he's just going to tuck him behind. And he's gone, oh, God, I've got no battery. I'm not going to stick it. Matt Skills now just needs to charge as much of his battery through this S section as he can to get onto that next DRS straight to avoid being passed. They're also catching up to Kashi as well. Kashi looks to be just having a cheeky look at what's going on behind him. So,
yeah.
Makes things very interesting.
Buxy's looking for a move up the inside, but he decides to stay behind. Which I've also just noticed. It seems both Buxy and Skillsy actually have similar battery.
Yes.
Correction, Buxy now has a lot more battery than Skillsy, as Skillsy was expecting him to burn that straight. So with that, Buxy now has the advantage. It's just when will he use that advantage?
I don't know if he has the advantage. Just because the fact that he's on softs. The softs are gonna die. And they, round here, they spin very, very quickly. Sorry, I was
Yeah.
reading the chat and I said spin very, very quickly. They die very, very quickly. So he's going to look to make the move on Skillsy here. Skillsy probably could have defended the inside a little bit better to prevent him from making that move. And half-assed, there is your pens right there for you to have a cheeky geese. But Buxy is on a tear and he has now got the Williams on his radar and is now on the hunt for Cashy. I don't think he's got enough laps to catch Thunderballs, who I did say at the start is a very, very good driver. And he did win last night in another league, so it'll be very cool to see him here as well on the podium, if not P1 as it's looking right now.
Yeah. It definitely looks like this result that Thunderbolts is gonna get is definitely gonna help Mercedes. And this is not just me talking about that as a Mercedes driver. I'm not trying to be fully biased, unlike some people that I've heard of.
You're right.
Anywho, Thunderbolts has a steady lead, but with how fast Buxy's going, if he can manage his tires with the 4 laps, I say that 7-second lead is gonna say turn into like a 2-second lead. If there were a few more laps, I'd say Buxy would have won it. I'm thinking Buxy should have won it, but he decided to pit anyways.
It's a very interesting call from Buxy, but you know what? It's a Ferrari strat. They always do it. We'll let it slide. He's going to go right on the back of Cashy now.
Driving Ferrari.
So he's going to look to make the move on Cashy. Cashy still also does not defend the inside, which probably would have been the better option for Cashy there. It would have been to take the inside line to stop him from getting into turn 1 on the inside, which would have made it a lot harder for that move to be made. When you're getting a webcam, Hunter, I've already got one. I just don't put it on. It's sitting on top of my second monitor, just not turned on. Maybe, you know what? If we could get 5 people to subscribe right now, I will turn my camera on for tier 2 on Tuesday. How about that? That's what I'll say. 5 subs and I'll have a camera on for tier 2.
Come on, people. I know you have money. Use it if you want to see it.
I'm just waiting for someone to go and gift 5 subs and then I'm screwed. The Hunter Cam will be on for tier 2 if 5 subscriptions are made. That is the deal. If none are made, or 5, sorry. What now? I think it's only me on comms on Tuesday, so it'll only be a Hunter Cam.
And unfortunately, what now? I don't have a webcam, so you will not be able to see my face, even if you wanted to.
So if we get 5 as well, so when I say this, I mean it. If there's 5 subs, I will set it up so it is in the background. Probably
Skills having no battery interruption. And he gets done.
Yeah, what Buxy is on another level. I still don't think he's going to have the pace to catch up to Thunderballs. Thunderballs is having a terrific
3.8 though, 3.8, and we're about to reach halfway. 2 laps.
I see it. They're saying it's starting, stopping.
Yeah, it's like glitching. It's like sometimes gets that weird screen freeze where it has that wheat circle in the middle, but it comes back.
Could very much be because I do have a cyclone overhead at the moment.
Oh, and you still stream it?
Yeah, it's literally like just outside of my town. It's starting, stopping. Hold on, let me go on my phone and just have a look. So I just want to double check.
No, it's fixed now. It's fixed now. I'm like literally watching the stream while commentating.
Oh, okay. No, it looks good. It's working.
Yeah, it's working now. I'll let you know whenever there's a little bit of a glitch.
Yeah, sorry, I do have a cyclone currently overhead, so that was the one thing I was worried about today, was with high winds if the stream would work. But I mean, it's been going good so far.
I think the softs are starting to die now.
I'm a Kiwi. What now? I'm from the long white cloud, man. No, I'm a Kiwi. Yeah, those softs are definitely starting to wear off now. I don't think Buxy is going to be able to catch Thunder. Thunder is a very, very good driver. I highly rate Thunderballs, man, honestly.
1.9. 1.8 now.
Yeah, it could
He's
very
getting
much
close.
be the cyclone that is affecting it. If the stream does crash, I don't think it will because my internet is also very good. But if it does start glitching, I sincerely apologize. Um, I can't do anything about it, unfortunately. The weather is weather. I've just got to bear with it, and yeah. But I had a look, and it looked alright. So
Correct one now. I am indeed an Aussie.
probably not a good place to put a cyclone. Try moving it somewhere else.
Duck Puncher no longer in the race.
Oh, that's
Yet
comment of
he's
the
still.
day right there. I love that. I'll just get my fan out of my room and I'll just face it towards the
Oh,
air and say, "Go away!"
okay with a
Oh,
3-second
Kashi gets
penalty, meaning
three.
Maney's now still in this race if he can catch up. He can still get top 4 here.
He can still get top four if he can get past the Alpine and catch up to Kashi and get that move. Where's
Oh,
the
I think Buxy
cyclone?
could still win this.
The cyclone is coming down the east side of the North Island currently. Um, it hit the east coast areas like Whakatane and all that stuff this morning. It was supposed to be hitting me very, very hard at about 10 o'clock, but I walked outside before the stream and I was like, it's not really much wind going on here. It was just a little bit, not enough to scare me at all.
Oh,
Now, we're going to go on
we still
board
have
for
a
the
race
rest of
here.
this race with Thunderbolts and Buxy as they are fighting for P1, and it is also the last
Literally
lap.
3 tenths.
It is very
Oh,
close
this is
now.
gonna be close.
Kashi has a puncher. Oh no.
Wait, what?
My wheel fucked out. Only let me press 3 buttons, and one of them I have to push extremely hard for it to recognize. Oh damn. So
Yikes.
that's unfortunate. We're gonna watch these two. I believe Thunder might have done enough here as long as he doesn't slip up towards the end.
Oh, this is.
Oh, he's
No.
wing damage. He's gone very, very hard into that turn. They're gonna go side by side. No, they're not.
Oh,
And Thunderbolts, ladies and gentlemen, takes P1 in Tier 4 Mystery Round. Followed by Buxy. Very unfortunate to get that little bit of wing damage at the end, but that was very entertaining. Matt Skills comes along in P3. Kashi P4. Maney P5. And we will now wait for Henchman, who has had a very nice race as well. Will finish P6. X Knights P7, followed very, very closely by Izzy Fizzy. And then I can't say his name in P9. Goffy looks to be P10. That is your top 10 for this race. And that was very, very interesting as well. Kashi as well with a puncher coming over in P4 is still a very, very good job. So we'll wait for the rest of these drivers to come over. Frizy now looks to come over in P11. I believe that's pretty much where he started. So that's a very, very good consistent race from him. War Machine as well has a lot of pins. Is that wing damage or is he just going all over the place? I don't know. But he will come over in P12. He might drop some places. I believe he has about 9 seconds of pins. Drew Zilla up into P12. Lucky CJ into P13. Jay Swole gets P14, which is unfortunate for him. He was fighting up the top. War Machine will sit in P15 after all those pins. Mick 6 times 4 will be coming over in P16. And then Fabian as well has finished because they were lapped. So Mick is the last one to come over the line. Wow, what a race.
what a race. I mean, like, that was one hell of a surprise, but with that ending point there where Bucky hit the rear of Thunderbolts, I don't know if maybe Bucky just misinputted the brakes, braking so much later, or if it was, and I'm hoping it's not, deliberate. I
Nah, it
don't think it
didn't look
was
deliberate at
deliberate
all.
from Thunderballs. I think it was just Thunderballs braking earlier because his tires were much worse than our second place driver. But yeah, what a race,
Very
and
good
GG's
race.
to everyone that was in
So
that stayed in there.
we have Thunderballs was the race winner. Fastest lap went to Buxy. Driver of the day is Mahint. I can't say that name. I'm not going to say. I'm just going to leave it at that. Izzy Fizzy gets most overtakes. Cleanest driver was Thunderballs. So we will get the race director. So the stream doesn't, well, not doesn't, but gets all the results we need. Thunderballs P1. Buxy P2, Skillsy P3, and we will just go down and down and down to the bottom. Okay, that should be enough. That should get that. All right, so now we need to move to tier 4 podium interviews because we will crack out those quickly as well. Where is it? If you want to move to tier 4 podium interviews, we'll go jump in there and they can join us.
What are you fucking doing, you
Oh,
dickhead?
God.
What are you doing?
Ignore that.
What happened?
My intro thing played as I jumped in. So
Okay,
I need to tag them because I don't have access to the comms. I believe that's Thunderballs. I don't know. Thunderballs and who was P2? C and skills.
I've also asked Pricey to add them in the tier 4 chat.
Yep. So that will be we'll see if we'll get these guys in. That was a very interesting race. So what I'm going to do, I am just going to put it on the interviews screen. So if I can, oh, okay, it's not picking one of us up. Tier 4 interviews. All right, there we go. No, we're all good.
Alright.
So we will just wait to see if anyone's going to join us in the box. We do have 2 people in here. We have your race winner and your P3. We'll wait to see if good old Buxy joins.
Nah, he's gone to dinner.
He's gone to dinner? Oh, that's just disappointing, ain't it? He had one job.
One job.
Oh, well, it is what it is. So, okay then. So we'll just do these 2 interviews. Obviously, tier 3 is coming up. We need to get prepared for that. Skillsy, my man. Hello.
Hey, brother. Good to hear you on the mic again. Good to hear you on the
eh?
stream.
It's good. Everyone's loving it. I also put up a little thing for them. I said 5 subs, and I will put a face cam on, which no one subbed. So unfortunately, Tuesday night will be no face cam. So unlucky. All right, enough of that bollocks. We will just get straight to the race, mate. Amazing race by you, man. That was a very, very interesting race. How are you feeling after that? Did you feel confident when you saw Bahrain come up, or were you pretty chuffed about it?
Oh, I'm not a huge Bahrain fan, to be honest, man. I'm not a fan. I don't like it. I like it now. First podium of the season, but I didn't like it when the wheel spin did it. Absolutely not. Not a fan of it. Not a fan. But it was good fun.
What, you got the podium because I'm in the comms box, and also what now did predict that you were going to get a top 3, so that is a very good prediction. Probably the first one that I've actually seen go correct, so that is very well done. Combo, do you have any questions for the Magic Skillsy?
One question. Were you surprised when you saw our Ferrari man pit and that you had to fight him for top 3?
Absolutely, man. Yeah, you mean the second time for his second stop?
Correct.
Yeah, I thought it was very strange. I thought the softs were going to die. I got caught behind Cashy for a lap in the middle sector, and I just lost 3 seconds, 3.5 seconds in that half lap. So I think if I got through, I think if I got past Cashy in turn 4, I think it was lap 26, I may have caught him. I don't know. But yeah, I thought he was in control. I didn't think he had to pit. I don't know. It was a strange decision, but it worked out for him. So yeah, it's beyond. But yeah, 2 guys finished above Skillsy, which means 2 guys got up to tier 3. Congratulations, Thunderballs as well, and Buxy for the race. Good race, lads. Well done.
I'll tell you what, Buxy was showing some incredible speed in that qualifying lap that he did as a banker. It was unreal. Yeah. That's quicker than me, so that is very quick.
he was quick in the banker, and then he was 5.5. He was 2 seconds ahead by sector 2 on the first lap, and then once he got to 6 seconds, he just cruised. So Skillsy sandbag and Spidey sensors are going off.
Might have to get that looked at for the rest of the season. I don't know if you want to knock him up, or it might be too late. I don't know how you guys do it. But anyways,
I don't care, bro.
Yeah, the season's pretty much just about finished now. I think there's only 2 races left, is there? 2 or 3?
Yeah, I think 2 or 3. But yeah, good race by Thunderballs and Buxy. I tried to go alternate strategy. I thought it was the only way I could catch those 2. So
yeah,
but it was good fun.
Very, very quick drivers. So thank you very much, Skillsy, for joining us on the comms box. I appreciate it every time, and I love your voice. ladies and
Oh,
gentlemen.
yours too, baby.
Hey, now we're still on stream. Keep it down for after. Come on now. Ladies and gentlemen,
Thanks,
that
guys.
was your P3 in Skillsy, who had a fantastic drive as well with the alternate strategy, starting on the hards, going to the mediums. So Buxy is not joining us in P2, so we will move straight to your winner. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you Thunder Bulls. Thunder.
What's going on, lads?
G'day,
How you going?
mate. This is good
G'day.
to see you on here once again.
Yeah. Well, in an ironic twist of starting P7 as well.
Yeah, you had a very, very good race, mate. Now, I just have one question. Starting on the softs, that was a very, very interesting move, but clearly it paid off for you. So that was very well done on your behalf. Give me a quick rundown on your race, especially towards the end. Did you think Buxy was going to catch you because he was showing some incredible speed?
I had no doubt Buxy was going to catch me. If that race went one more lap, I was going to be in puncture territory. I finished with 78% tire wear. And the last lap was just about making sure I didn't get to 80. And yeah, Buxy was on fire. He was on fire the whole night. I think my wings were a little bit too high, but not to bring real life F1 into the fray, but did Ferrari themselves tonight? Like, he was in the lead by a mile.
I think he did, to be honest, but you know, it's a Ferrari straight. It happens everywhere. Combo, you got any questions for the big Thunder Bulls?
Literally same question as I had with Skillsy. Were you shocked that he actually decided to pit after such a big lead?
100%. It totally caught me off guard. I'm like, what is he doing? Like, does he know something we don't know? Uh, no doubt, like his speed was rapid on the sauce, but I just thought to myself, he's in the lead. All he's got to do is nurse it, and he's got the easy dub.
Honestly, can't agree with that. And then one more question for you specifically. Towards the end, last lap, last corner, contact.
Yeah, look, yeah, I got a bit nervy, to be honest. Last turn, last lap, been leading the last 10 laps or whatever, 8 laps, and my tires were warm and they were cooked, and I just didn't want to spin, and I knew if I spun, that was going to be lights out GG for me, and I'd be lucky to get P3 at that point, but it wasn't nothing malicious or anything. It was more so just self-preservation and making sure I got a good, clean exit. The contact was unfortunate, no harm. I don't feel that there was like any ill intent from Buxy or anything like that, and I certainly don't have any towards him in the race. I thought we all did really well that race. The VSC was a bit of an interesting one, but at a good time. But I think overall, I think it was an okay race. Couple of spins on track, but you get that at Bahrain.
Well, congratulations on the race win. And yeah, hope to see you up there again sometime.
Yeah, thanks a lot, man. Like, I'm here in Wallaby. Somebody asked me to join up, so let's see how we go for the rest of the season. I'll check in as reserve and see how we go. I don't know. Might be up for full time.
I wish you the best of luck with that.
Exciting
Back to you,
things
Hunter.
come.
Thanks, lads.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to wrap it up there because Tier 3 is just around the corner. Catch me in combo on track as well. We don't know what track it is, so we're a little bit nervy. I hope it's not one of the ones I hate, because if it is, I'm going to be depressed. But, ladies and gentlemen, this was Wallaby Tier 4 Round 11. This was your mystery round. Bahrain was spun on the wheel. Bear in mind, I'll be back on comms on Tuesday night for Tier 2. There was not 5 subs, so I will not have a face cam on for that. So unfortunate for you guys. Haha, I'm holding the L up to you guys. Unlucky. But I was joined by Combo Ollie, so thank you very much for joining me. I appreciate your company as always. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to sign out for Tier 4. Wallaby will be live in about half an hour or so for Tier 3 as we're about to open the lobby and crack on for our race. So tune in to that. Thank you very much for joining again. Once again, I am V Hunter, and I was joined by Combo Ollie in the comms box for Tier 4. We will see you guys next time when we are on, and tune in for the race in half.